nothing but nuggets. Yeah, see, I'm telling you, man, came from nothing to something. Now we're giving you game, dropping nothing but nuggets.
This podcast is sponsored by Easy Skip Tracing. Go to www.easyskiptracing.com for some of the most quality data in the marketplace. In fact, Easy Skip Tracing believes in good quality data so much that they're willing to provide you the leads as long as you skip trace the list with the company. Listen, text 1K leads to 44222 and get 1,000 free leads as long as you purchase the skip tracing with Easy Skip. This podcast is sponsored by the REI Lead Vault. The REI Lead Vault is a real-world Podio workspace solution designed by real estate professionals for real estate professionals. Check it out at the reileadvault.com. What's up with it? Welcome everybody to this Facebook live stream. Today I have a wonderful Facebook live. We're doing a graduation ceremony for all of the people, the VAs and the VA clients who participated in our 6 weeks virtual acquisition management training. It was a wonderful 6 weeks. This time we got a chance to really be hands-on with the people. What is virtual acquisition management? It's basically taking the acquisition side of your real estate wholesaler business and training up a VA to the capacity that they can write offers for you. They can close up deals over the phone. Now, in theory, most people will say you're nuts. So today I want to be a little vulnerable and a little transparent to show you that this is in fact possible. We created a system and a process to really scale your business. So if this is something that you're interested in, we're having a class again on July 6th. Text acquisition one-on-one to 44222 and someone will take care of you. It's going to be an amazing ceremony. We worked so hard. I think from 1 to 5 weeks they got me. I told them everything I knew, and then from 6 to 7 weeks they was working with my virtual acquisition manager by the name of Jennifer. She literally stepped in and let her shadow them, let her show them how to write offers, be comfortable on the phone, and literally this teaching stuff is changing lives. No, it's not another $5,000 product. No, it's not another $2,500 product. It's less than $1,000. It's affordable because we wanted the small guy to be able to scale when it's appropriate, when they can financially afford it, just as much as what the big guys are doing. So hopefully you guys enjoy this ceremony. Do me a favor and share it. I'm about to bring everybody on, and we're going to get busy in just a second. Let me switch over to my screen. So welcome everybody to the event once again. This is an actual graduation ceremony of the virtual acquisition management training. You know what I mean? You got to set your business and put it on autopilot. We provide specialized training to upskill your virtual VAs for acquisition management level. I don't know too many people in the business that's actually doing it to this capacity, but it's definitely possible, and we're going to show you today. So it's 6 weeks intensive and compromising training curriculum. Week 1 through 3 is webinar training with me. We're going to be it's going to be discussion based. It's online modules, and you get access to the first 2 previous classes that we've done. And every time we do this training, it gets better and better because we're able to go back and critique things and add things. Then week 4 through 6, you get on-the-job in-house training by my acquisition manager. You get buddy-up sessions, role-play session, and actual task completion where we throw your ass on the phone and you can make your calls. So the certification process, the participant must complete and pass the certification process they will need to close an actual deal over the phone as validation of learning. So these girls have done closing over the phone. They closed the seller, and by way of getting a signed contract in order to pass. There will be a once a week, 1 or 2 hour webinar discussion with me and our subject matters about whatever you want to learn about virtual acquisitions. We have a time for Q&A, and you'll be talking to me and my team on a weekly basis. It's every Monday, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You also get the lifetime access to the training and the modules and the online courses. Access to our comprehensive training modules and online course design and creative based experience, on experience and an actual approach that your VAs can use in order to go to the next level. So what will be the topics to be discussed, guys? We're going to be talking about scripts. We're going to be talking about rebuttals, due diligence, how to effectively pull comps, ordering the pictures remotely, the follow-up process, putting a deal in escrow virtually. We'll be teaching your acquisition people how to do that. Negotiating one-on-one, teach you some negotiating tactics that I learned, my team use, marketing tasks of an acquisition manager, and so much more, guys. It's going to be awesome. Like I said, 1 to 3 weeks, you're training with me, discussion-based online modules and previous class recording. And then 4 to 6 weeks it's actually one-on-one training with our in-house acquisition manager, buddy up sessions, role playing, and actually task of completion. So our results is driven, training curriculum like no other. The difference between me and the other guys is we are actually taking on the hardest task to take someone that's 8,500 miles away and train them up and teach them some stuff that they can better help your business. Whether you are a truck driver on the road, you are a serial entrepreneur, you are a work at home mom, you just don't have time to consistently follow up with sellers to give offers over the phone. So I'm inviting everybody to join our third batch this coming July 6th. If you want to enroll, definitely sign up. Acquisitions 101 to 44222. Text acquisitions 101 to 44222. So we're going to be giving the certificate of completions right now. Let me bring on the girls so they can get on. That way, everybody. So, Darlene, do you want to help out with giving out the certificates and announcing each certificate?
Of
Can you
course,
help me with
boss.
that?
Yes, of
Okay.
course. That's the reason why I'm here to just welcome and congratulate everyone for completing the 6 weeks training. I know, guys, that I've been there. I've seen how you guys grow. I've seen all the challenges that you guys had overcome, and this is not just a typical training, I guess, that you guys had gone through. For more training, you're just gonna sit and just listen. This time, we're gonna put you on a situation that you have to do the actual job, which is a validation of learning for us as well. So we have 5 of them on the group. Girls,
Unmute
can
yourself,
you?
ladies. Do me a favor, ladies, and unmute yourself.
Yes.
Hi
And
Hi, good
if
afternoon, everyone.
Hey,
and if
everybody.
if
How are you doing today on this wonderful Tuesday afternoon or Wednesday morning? It's up to you how you feel.
Doing good. Great.
all
So,
right, so if it's possible, you guys can like turn on your camera so that we can see you guys beautiful. See your beautiful faces. If it's just possible, I'm not sure if it does, but guys, there we go. Hi.
Hi, everyone.
There you go. Who else? Who else on the call? Chris. And then I have La Paula. And then I have Tony.
Hi.
And then who else on the call? I'm sorry.
Crystal, I think Crystal's here.
Crystal is here. Okay.
Hi.
So, guys, again, congratulations. I'll be presenting your certificate of completion. So, let me just go through it. So, the first person to receive your certificate is Christelle. So, Christelle, this is probably given to you for completing the V1 Marketing and Training LLC Acquisition Management Training given this 29th, or actually 30th of June 2020. And this certificate is actually signed by our president Anton M. Campbell and your trainer Jennifer Bell. Congratulations, Christelle.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
All right. So who's the next? And then I'm not sure if Christine Ramos is on the call. Christine, is Christine here? I don't. I don't think that she's here. All right. So Paula,
Hi.
so this certificate of completion is given to you this just for completing the V1 Marketing and Training LLC Acquisition Management Training given this day, June 30th of 2020. Thank you for really going through the intensive training and congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you, Darlene. Thank you, Antoine. I'm
You're
Well,
sorry.
thank you
welcome.
for participating.
Thank you. Thank you.
And we also have Mary Antoinette Belen. So this certificate of completion is given this day, 30th of June, for completing the V1 Marketing and Training LLC Acquisition Management Training. Congratulations, Annette.
Thank you.
You're
Thanks.
welcome. It's my pleasure. It's our pleasure to really train you guys and be at your level where you guys closing deals for our clients. And we also have um for Chris. Is Chris here?
I'm not sure. I think we're missing a few certificates, but you'll get them pretty
Yes,
soon.
definitely. Yes, definitely. The certificates will be emailed to you guys. Um, well, at the you guys are looking at it right now. This is the same certificate that you guys will be receiving in your email. Just validation that you have completed the 6 weeks training.
Okay.
All right. So, anyone would want to say something? You guys seem to be so shy.
Don't be shy. We won't bite you. I promise. Go ahead, say
Yeah.
some things. Talk about the training. Talk about your experience. Maybe talk about some things you learned. Talk about how was the training, what you thought about it, whether it's good or bad. That's what this whole ceremony is for.
Yeah, like the highlights of the training. Were you guys able to close some deals, uh, as well as the challenges you had overcome? Anybody from the team, ladies? It's unusual that you guys are not talking right now our group chat. You guys have been really so loud. Don't be shy.
Well, I think I can go first.
Okay, go on, La Paula.
Okay. Well, I'm just so happy to be able to attend the training. I was able to learn more on the acquisition side, of course. The training taught me how to determine property costs, which is the most important, I think. How much we needed to offer on the property and how much we can offer for the property. What I needed to learn before was how to be able to offer figures to seller without, letting them feel that we're lowballing them or offers are too low for them. I was actually so hesitant to speak to them before because I was so afraid of rejections, that I might be able to push them away with the wrong words, the wrong moves. But during the training, Antoine and her brilliant acquisitions manager, Jennifer, I was able to learn the ways on how to the things that I really didn't imagine learning for within the 6 weeks of training. And I'm just so very happy, very grateful to my client, to my boss Philip, and I am. I think I am a better VA now. I'm more confident that I know what to do because Jennifer was very generous and Antoine was very generous on the information they've provided to us. And I think I'd be more helpful. I can be more of useful to my client now than before.
Amazing. I'm glad that you enjoyed it. And guess what, ladies? If you feel like you're still maybe you need some more encouragement, never hesitate to reach out to the team and you can join the training as much as you want the next batch.
Awesome. That's really awesome. So who else would want to share their experience? You guys are really out of words today, right?
Yeah, come on,
Yeah.
Crystal. Crystal,
Sure, sure. Yeah,
come on.
Antoine,
Don't be
thank you
shy
so
today.
much. Yeah.
They're just overwhelmed
Well,
and happy. So
can you
good.
hear me?
Yes, we can hear you loud and clear.
Perfect. Yeah, I really want to thank this training, the V1 Marketing and Training LLC, for this wonderful training. They provided, they taught me how to be an expert first in cold calling, okay, with the help of Jennifer. And I can say now that I'm proficient and, how to do comparables and make an offer confidently as an acquisitions manager. And because of, this intensive training they provided, and now I can say that I'm very confident to use what I've learned, and I know I'll be an expert soon. I just need to practice more, and I know the trainers will always be there to, to give their support all the way. So
Right.
thank you so much.
Thank you. We got Phil on the line. I think Phil is one of the owners that
Yeah.
hired us to train his VA. I definitely would love to hear from Phil if that's possible. His experience with the training and what he think of the training. And someone in the comments on YouTube asked Antoine, "Are these VAs booked with companies already?" You betcha. Get yourself over here and get set up so we can find you someone that can help you with acquisitions. And as you see, these are some wonderful ladies, and they're very talented. And I believe in the next 12 months, we're going to change the landscaping of real estate wholesaling and how people lock up deals. Bill, you there, brother? Are you there? Unmute yourself. I can unmute you myself, I think. Can't unmute, I guess, because he chose to mute himself. Well, let's go to the next virtual acquisition manager. I would love for all you ladies to participate because you got to understand someone out there is going to see this video 6 months from now that's probably in the Philippines, and it's going to encourage them to continue to push forward. So it's not just for us and our benefit, it's for an entire continent or country that can really step up and show people that they're just more than just cold callers. They're more than just ladies that can do admin tasks, but they can actually do high level positions like this. Someone said, Denzel said, I have a VA, but I also want an acquisition manager. How can I get one of these active ladies? Text uh acquisition 101 to 44222. If not, reach out to Darlene, my team. Darlene, what's the office number so I can put it on the screen so they can see?
It's 202-753-8441.
Okay. Said 202 75.
753-8441.
So I'll post that in the comments. That's the number to the office. You can call or text us and get you a one-on-one consultation call to see if there's something that may be appropriate for you. Um, let's get someone else. Who's next that is talk about their experience? Let me see. These two people, they can't unmute themselves. That's what the problem is. Yeah, they can't unmute themselves. I think they have telephone issues. So I'm going to give a message. Oh, there she go. Chris.
Hey,
Yeah.
hi.
Hi,
Yeah.
Chris.
Hey,
Hi.
how are you, Chris?
I'm doing great. Hi. Marshall can join us because he actually needs to go to San Francisco. He has an appointment.
Okay,
I
awesome.
see. Okay.
So you and Marshall, I believe it was you who locked up a deal out of California, and Jennifer was working with you, showing you how to work the offer calculator. Can you explain to everybody your experience with the training and how you are comfortable now with making offers?
Unfortunately, we didn't plug up the deal because all of a sudden the seller backed out. It has something to do with the address that we have. So
But
there.
so they questioned the legitimacy of your business. That's what they're saying.
I believe so, because it took us a week to get that deal and including sending the contract and everything. Now, let's say today is Monday, we send already the contract with the offer that the seller is asking, and then all of a sudden he started asking with the details of the company, like Marshall's business address, business ID number. Then he said that the business address is a UPS store. I think it started from there, and then all of a sudden, but he's very calm when he's talking to me, and he said that he'd also like to talk to Marshall when it's Marshall's turn. All of a sudden, he changed, and he was like saying, uh, "You're not legit. You cannot buy my property for $515,000, something like that." But he is the one who's really asking for that price because the offer that I gave him was like between 50 to 60, and 515 of his asking price is within that range. So we're still good. So I told him, okay, we're gonna go. We're good with the your asking price. I'll be sending you the contract, and if you'd like, I can stay to assist you signing it. And then all of a sudden he changed. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, you get sellers like that, and one of the things about running a virtual business is you have to have a website. And I'm going to be teaching this stuff in my new updated VA Mastery course recharge, where you
Mm-hmm.
have to invest in a permanent address, an address that shows up when they Google it. It's an actual office building. If they go to there, your name of the business is there. You have to invest in local phone numbers, which is called. You have to invest in a good website that displays what you do. And when a seller questions that, the first thing you ask them is, "Hey, are you on your cell phone?" And we talked about this in training. Good. Well, I want to send you over our website and a few things to show you who we are as a company. So hopefully that
Mm-hmm.
can make a decision on you doing business with us.
Does it need to be like your own business address or just a business address that you can put on your website?
It's a bunch of websites that does that. I'm not sure who chickens is them in the background, but can you unmute yourself? Hopefully we can get you a set of voice canceling headphones. But yeah, it's a that's kind of distracting. It's it's a website. It's a company called Regis that we use. And they'll
Okay.
provide you with a legitimate address. And talk to me offline, and I'll help you with that to fine tune that script. One thing about working in California, you're going to get a lot of complicated sellers. That's going to really do their due diligence on you.
Yeah, they're doing their own due diligence.
Yes, yes. That's why I like the East Coast. It's not that bad out here. So, outside of that, any feedback that you can give us about what you think about the course outside of what we already talked about?
Well, the course, it's really good, especially the live videos that we have with you every Monday. I really learned a lot. With the calculator, as what you always say, do not complicate things. As
Right.
long as you have your comps in the area, and you know the average. What's very important is the square feet of the property so that you can get the repairs. But at the end of the day, it's not what you get, right? It still depends when you see the actual home of the sellers.
exactly. And we don't remember we don't try to worry about it too much until we get the pictures, and then if we
Exactly.
get it wrong, if we get the price wrong, we use the pictures as a way to go back and renegotiate.
Yeah, right. I agree.
Awesome. So, Darlene, is there anything you want to give these ladies? Any words of encouragement for their journey? Because now they're on the road to becoming very, very special to a lot of companies, and hopefully they stick with the current companies. But if not, you'll forever ingrained with these skills where you can go anywhere else, and get employment.
I know.
So that's really
Well,
good.
like what I said, I was actually a bystander during that time. I was just looking at how they're growing as in their career. I'm sure that Jen is here, your trainer. I'm not sure if Jen is on the call, but she can
Jennifer is
really.
here, but she needs to connect her microphone and
I
her
see.
camera. Um,
I see.
I would love to have Jennifer on board. She's really
Yeah,
brought value to the acquisition class. She really came,
she was
stepped in and stepped up.
she was actually the one who really had gone through all the challenges and highlights and successes with these girls. But I'm sure that you guys, hearing from your feedback, your messages today, we're overwhelmed and happy. This is the goal of the company, to help people elevate your lives, not just, you stay being a call caller, but now you are in a management level, and definitely you'll help your client. The success of your client is also your success. So definitely, I'm really, really excited for you guys. I'm really happy about what happened.
Exactly. And here's some words of encouragement from me, ladies. This is the beginning of your career when it comes to real estate investing. Take what you learn and strive. Always study outside of your hours that you're working. Watch some videos on YouTube about closing, objections. Follow other real estate investors. Join the Facebook real estate groups. Keep a pulse on what's going on so you can have clarity on your current market. When you before you log into your shift, go to Google and check, say local news in California, local news in whatever you're working at, so you can have an idea of um, what's going on, such as the weather, such as the current news. So that way you can use that for report buildings. I give you an example. If you're calling a seller in Denver, Colorado, and it's sunny as hell in somewhere in the Philippines, and the lady on the phone like, "Hey man, it's so cold out here," and you can't relate to that and say, "Oh my God, tomorrow's going to be even colder." That right there puts you ahead of the game by just having that sense of understanding of the surrounding and what's going on.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, I'm chatting with Jennifer to see if she can unmute herself. Um, I don't know why she can't unmute herself. She just click one button and voila, you should be able to unmute yourself. So we want to get Jennifer on before we wrap this up because that to me that's very important. But I'm just hopefully she can get that down packed. And anybody that's watching that may be interested in taking the VA and turn them to a virtual acquisition manager, I'm here to tell you it's possible. Look at my Facebook screen, look at my YouTube screen, and look at the lovely ladies um that we recruited. We actually, I believe to my knowledge, we recruited all these people through our recruitment process. Am I correct, darling? And
Yes, that's correct. That's correct.
yes,
They were
so
part of the VA Mastery program first. They were onboarded to their clients, and their clients saw the potential in them, and they enrolled them on our training. We did well in our business model. We don't provide acquisition manager, ready to work acquisition manager. What we provide is intensive and comprehensive training based on our standards.
right.
So that's exactly what we offer to our clients.
Right. And we wanted this company to be a company for everybody that we can go out and train people to the point that they have the skills that they need to be successful. So no longer do you ladies have to worry about a client being impatient with you and want to terminate your employment because they don't know what the hell they're doing. They hired us as a company to step in to cut out that process and train you to the best of our abilities, and for you to be able to be successful within their operation. Then, as a company, we created a course called VA Mastery, where we taught them and teach them how to effectively manage you themselves in order to manage you. How many times you ever worked with a client and they didn't know what the hell they was doing, and then they still turn around and found a way to fire you because they didn't know what they was doing? Um, that's why we created this course. Jennifer, welcome to the ceremony. I know you're camera shy, but today I need you to step up and step on it. Let everybody see your wonderful face. Uh, actually, people don't know this. Oh, she said can't talk asthma. Oh God, people don't know this, but Jennifer lives some time here in the United States, so she really understands the culture here. She understands everything. So hopefully, well, she exited out, so that's cool. But I want to leave you guys with some more encouragement to let you guys know that this is the beginning of the journey. Continue to push forward. Things will be tough and hard, but your hard work will eventually pay off. And continue to just grind it out and show up. You know what I mean? Get to work early. Show up early. Don't make a lot of excuses. Follow up with your clients. Um, and I promise you, things will get a lot better for you. So that being said, thank you, ladies, so much
Thank
for
you for your time,
everything.
guys.
We appreciate you. Congratulations, first and foremost.
Yes,
Um,
congratulations.
Congratulations, and we're going to be sending you guys some goodies in the mail. So if you can provide Darlene with your address, I'll have my team send you out something really special.
Thanks, Antoine.
No, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you all. Appreciate you all.
Thank you, guys. Thank you,
No
boss.
problem. No problem. Darlene, I want you to stay on for just 1 second. I want to talk about a few things real quick.
All right, we have Phil on the call, boss. Phil,
Bill to call who? What time we got to call him? We got to call him now? What's going on with him?
I mean, he's on the call. Phil, one of our acquisition managers
He
client.
he never unmuted himself.
Yeah. Okay.
I think he had to go to some other doctor's appointment.
Not sure. Oh, yeah, he left.
So yeah, it's just me and you now. We're gonna let's talk about a few things what we planning to do for the month of July while we got everyone's watching the show. Let's talk about the company where we want to take things, and maybe we can answer a few questions together. Guys,
Mm-hmm.
uh everybody's watching. If you have any questions pertaining to our company and what we do and what we offer, now is definitely a perfect time to drop your questions so me and Darlene can answer them. Do know that we're dropping our own service called Easy Outsourcing, and that will be catered to anybody that wants a VA, no matter what sector or industry they're in. We are uh, becoming well equipped to handle just about any request when it comes to virtual recruitment, remote employees, I like to say.
Yes, we'll be offering general virtual assistants as well. Um, Specific to different administrative roles. And then we're looking into expanding, like what you mentioned a while ago, boss, that we're not just only going to be focusing on real estate industry alone, but we will cater to other industries as well. But as a matter of fact, there are a lot of clients calling us, like from, they have like other businesses, trucking businesses. I actually spoke to somebody who has an Airbnb business, and they need like a customer service representative to just communicate with their customers. So we're gonna be doing that in the next coming months, especially in the third and fourth quarter of this year. And I'm sure it's gonna be really crazy for us, but it's a good problem to face, right? Growth is a
Right.
good problem.
Definitely. I mean, let's talk about you as an employee, right? You started with me. You
I
started
wasn't
with
re-
me. What was your position when I first hired you for?
I wasn't really expecting that this you're gonna do this on the spot. You know that I'm a camera shy. I don't really wanna put myself in the limelight. But since I'm here, I started as a cold caller with your in and out home buyer company. And then I was, I was a bit of a challenge VA because of my personal issues, but I've learned a lot. And I really thank you for trusting me and growing. You're one of a person who believe that I can do stuff that I myself even really, I don't know if I can do it, but you believe that I can. So I just push myself to the limit and I continue on learning. So I guess that's how I see it. That's how I see things. That's why I grow this at this position right now. And
So
you
kindly,
still
like, what is
continue
your
to.
position? Like, who, like, how you go from being a cold caller to doing what you're doing?
Well, the story began when I felt that I wasn't really being really effective. And I'm not sure if you can still remember, I talked to you and said that I'm quitting, and then you said maybe you want something else, maybe you're just driven to do something else, and then you put me in this position in sales. Initially it was just sales,
Right.
just communicating with a client, offering them the VA mastery program and the flat rate service program. And then now I'm handling two people. I'm really proud to say that I'm really happy with sales and marketing, our sales and marketing department. The business had grown so much. We have escalations department right now, customer service. uh, I have a very, very, very talented and good sales associates rocking, like giving us like 40 to 50% sales growth. I've grown as well as a person. Although, working home base with kids around is still a challenge. Having two kids is a handful. I'm sure that most people would agree to that. But I'm up for the challenge, and we've always talked. We have dreams about the company, and we're actually getting there.
Yeah. I like. Listen, I appreciate you, man. Like, literally, like, for you to come on, for being a timid cold caller, to becoming this high level executive in my business, to literally creating a department and hiring people without my authority and grooming them, and literally taking our company month after month and doubling and tripling sales is unheard of. And I wanted people to see that, if you had the right training, if you had the right leadership behind you,
Yes,
anybody can do anything they want to do. And I'm
yes,
being vulnerable now by showing people what my company is comprised of. But you have to be vulnerable in order to show them the bigger picture. So if you're a person out here to own a roofing company, if you're a person out here to own a trucking company, a freight company, if you're a person out here that's just like, hey, how can I grow my business? How can I get to the next level? Let us help you by hiring these type of VAs and train them to teach them sales, admin skills, technology skills, like all these different things that you can do remotely. I guarantee you by the end of the decade, the way people run their business is going to be similar to what I'm doing now. You know what I mean?
exactly.
And,
Because
and, and
you started believing in us, boss. I guess that's the key, the trust. And we always say that whenever I do my pitch call with clients and make close the deal, I always say that welcome to the family. We always say that we are a
right,
family, and
that's true.
all of our clients, we treat them family, and we make sure that we cater to all their needs. And I'm not saying everything is perfect. There's nothing perfect in this world. There's challenges, but little by little we're overcoming those challenges and we're growing as a company.
Yeah, we're a work in progress, right? I
Yes,
say
we are.
last year around this time, we don't know what the fuck we was doing. We were just trying to help people because we knew that it worked for us. But
Yes,
as the months went on, we got better and better. And honestly, like I say, towards this year, that's when we turned the corner and really became experts. And I can tell people I am an expert at what I do because I mastered it. You get what I'm saying? It's not easy taking someone that didn't know anything about a position and then encouraging them and training them up to literally
yeah.
let them lead your entire operation. That's not easy.
Yes, that's exactly what you did to me. Put me in a situation that was like, am I doing it effectively, or am I doing it correct, or where am I right now? I don't really know what's going on, but taking up, it's always going to be taking up a challenge. It's a matter of you wanting it first before you do it, because if you don't want it, then I don't think that it's going to work for you. It's really wanting
Exactly.
it first. It's the
Exactly.
first step is just you just want it. You just need to want it first.
Exactly. Someone, Stephen Campbell, he got a last name like me. Interesting. He said, "Where is this place to get VAs and acquisition managers?" I had a few approach me on Facebook and said, "I pay cash up front. Is this normal? Could you answer that for them?
Well, well, there's really no place to go and get a VA but through us, VA Mastery System. We offer like talented skill training, and we're not just, like I always say with our clients, not just because we deploy and on board your VA, that's the end of our relationship. It's a continuous process. We'll be here as your support team and your accountability partner, but at the same time, I always stress out that being on top of your business is badly needed. It's a must for anybody to manage your own business and not just letting your people do it, but you guide them. And that's leadership, guiding people and making that what things that you want to happen.
I agree. I agree. And answer the question: do you pay a cash up front? Honestly, no.
No, no,
We
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 don't.
build it out where the VAs trust you, and hopefully you as a client do the right thing by ensuring that they get paid. Sometimes things are hard. Business is shaky for a lot of people,
Mhm.
but just that if your client, your VAs can believe in you and what you stand for, what you do, they'll stick it out through any tough times as long as you take care of it. Um, I am a testament to that. Trust me, I know.
That's correct. Well, when whatever every time that I do my pitch call, I always say that once you already have a VA onboarded, you create this relationship with them because in the first few months you would know their work ethics, you would know how they deal with the business, and that's when you build the trust as well, right? You don't just easily give out trusted people. You just have to test them
Right,
and see and observe them. And with that, me saying that you need to do that, that's when you decide whether you want to do it. But I would say that you have to create your payroll system as well.
right. I agree. Um, Hold on. Someone said, do you have to personally cold call, or can you start the whole process virtually from cold call to acquisition manager to close?
Well, in our case, in our business model, we are doing it separately on separate roles, right, boss? We
Right.
have when we don't actually call them cold callers, we call them acquisition associates. So
Exactly.
they gather leads first, and then they forward it to our acquisition managers. So I'm like me speaking as a VA, working for 8 hours. It can really be so exhausting sometimes, especially with the role and the stress that you go through. So I would suggest that you guys have to just time block the tasks on a daily basis. Create an outline of tasks that they have to work to do, and then you learn from it. You learn from one options to another, from one step to another. Then you guys will create definitely a very good business model.
I agree. Man, you're hitting these questions out the park. You have to start doing these lives more often. Um, what's the best first step to take?
Call me.
Call Darlene. Listen, I watched
Call
Darlene
us.
be on the phone with 2 hours with clients and literally giving them coaching sessions. I
Call
ain't saying
us.
call to get a
Call
coaching
us.
session, but call her. She used, and I'm not just saying it because I work in the company too, but she is typically the answers to all of your problems, especially the newer people starting out. She got templates to show you what your budget should be a month, how much it will cost you. She helped you through all that before you even spend $1. And that's what we do as a company. Our job is to help you because if we can help you and make you more successful, then we can keep you as a long time customer when it comes to training, ongoing training, and development of your team. Right. This business stuff is a long term play. This is not no get rich quick thing. This is a long term play you plan.
Exactly. So, and we don't really push for sales. This, I guess, that's one thing I like about my job is that we definitely help people and see. Sometimes they would say that, "Hey, I want this, I need this," and when we think that you don't need it yet out of this time, we're not gonna push for that sale. We will divert into something or a system that would really work best for you.
Exactly, exactly. We don't take advantage of the vulnerable people. We don't take advantage of people who don't have any clue about what they're doing.
Mhm.
Sometimes we turn people away and say, "Hey, this is not for you right now." Because at the end of the day, we don't want to take advantage of anybody.
Exactly.
William Wilson asks, "Are the VAs managed through your company, and we contract with you, or directly with them personally?"
Want me to answer that, boss?
Yeah,
Okay.
go ahead. Do your thing.
So basically, once they get onboarded, then once they get on doors, we have a very good operation manager, Janice. She's actually the one handling the operation side and the onboarding part. So once they get onboarded, they are technically your employee. So they work directly to you and report directly to you. So our part would be your support team in case you need any help managing them, like their attendance management uh, system or program or policy, whatever that you need in managing your VA. But we strongly really uh, suggest, or we want all of our clients to manage their VA directly, just for you guys to really learn how to manage your own business and grow.
Right. And to answer that, if you would like that you want to be a hands-on, we are launching Easy Outsourcing,
Yeah,
aka the
yes,
Lead Vault. So effectively,
exactly.
probably next week, we have the capacity to manage the VAs, and all you have to do is get leads every day. If that's something you're interested in. Obviously, that's some more of a premium product and a service,
Mhm.
but I know a lot of clients who don't care about the money. They just don't have time to manage and answer the VA every 5 minutes. So we can definitely step in and do that for you too.
Would you want me to you give them an overview of what's in that program, boss?
Sure. Are you on your computer?
Okay. I'm sorry?
You on your computer or your
You're
cell
br-
phone?
I'm in my computer. It's just that I can't
You
the
can
camera
share
is
your
not working.
screen. You see, hold on, let me stop my screen share. You can share your screen, and then you can just pull up the whatever presentation or whatever you had to show them the differences and stuff.
Oh, okay. Let me check if I still have it because we somehow changed it. I'm not sure if I still have it though. Well,
Right.
just to give you guys an overview about it, it's like saying that I know for most of you guys doesn't have any time. You guys are working, you're working 8 hours a day, and you have a regular job, and real estate is just another, source of income, or probably another thing that you're doing, or probably you have time. It's just that you're kind of not good into managing people. So we're here to help you guys. So we have business packages that you don't have to worry anything. What we always say that at the end of the day, all you have to do is just to sit down in front of your PC with a cup of coffee and check all the emails and reports that we will send, and take care of everything. Like we'll give you leads, we'll the VA. You would still have direct communication with your VA together with us. We'll have one once a week meeting with your VA. I guess for some agencies, I don't want to say anything bad about some of the agencies, but for most clients, they don't have direct contact with their VA and they don't communicate with their VA directly. But in our case, our business model is different. You guys will have direct communication with your VA. At the same time, you guys will have just to ask us to manage them. We will have a client service manager to handle your VA and to generate reports for you. So like what I said, at the end of your day, your busy day, all you have to do is just to sit in front of your PC, check your email for all of our reports, and then close those deals for, the deals that we'll be sending to you. I
Right.
don't really
Right.
have the PowerPoint though. Sorry.
Yeah. So anybody on here who want a high quality VA, the one thing that we start to do that changed the way the quality of VAs came out, and we seen a reduction in turnover and terminations with the VAs we provide our clients. Is we did actually live cold calling, coaching, and training, and that right there, I felt like really helped the VAs develop quickly because they cold call my leads every week. All the VAs who go through the training, they have to go through 1 week of classroom training, then 1 week in the field training, working with the lead managers for my team. And they cold call the leads, and it's in my best interest to ensure that they cold call good because we need the leads in order to run our wholesaling business. So they go through 1 week of cold calling. They must pass the test. There's a proprietary test that we created based on different ways to cold call, and they got to pass at least of 90% in order to be able to get onboarded with a client. So I think that's where the fork in the road meets with any us and any other VA company out there. Anybody, I don't care who they are, they're not doing it because they don't have the capacity and the manpower to be able to do something that complicated.
Yes, I think we have created a training curriculum that works for that works really really effective, because I always say that, when you learn something, there's always going to be a validation of learning, and you have to check their knowledge if they really they have learned from the training. And the only validation that we have is just to put them on the actual job itself, and then,
Exactly.
that's exactly what we're doing
Because
right now.
role playing is good, but role playing is just a theory. And even for our virtual acquisition training, we did a little role playing, but then once we start actually putting them on the phone to make them make acquisition calls, and they can't get graduated till they lock up a deal, that really set the bar for what we do as a company.
Exactly, boss.
I know you got to go. You probably got a lot of clients to call.
I have a
I'm not.
lot of things to do.
I know you got a lot of things to do. In fact, you should have your own executive assistant. In my opinion, you just too busy, but you won't
Oh,
hire nobody.
no, it's okay, boss. I have two great ladies actually that helping me out now, and they're really, really, really good. I'm so grateful that I have them. Um, I can sleep now, knowing that
That's
the
good.
operation is still, still we're
Yeah,
pushing it, and we have goals. And
yeah,
as
it's a
long as
24-hour operation, 24 hours a day, never close. You got people
we
working
have
the third shift, people working the day shift, everything.
exactly. Not everyone knows we have help desk, guys. If you have any issues with your VA or anything that you guys would like to, ask or need assistance with, we have help desk. Visit vamasterysystem.com, and then on the upper right, I think upper right, yeah, section of the page, you would see help desk, or just below, just click on submit the ticket, and just, if you have any issues at all, just create a ticket, and there will be somebody who's really, really amazing that will talk to you and resolve your issues. And we also have chat. uh, just visit vamasterysystem.com. You will get real-time assistance via chat support. So see, we're growing now.
Definitely. And then soon, right, we'll be having our own portal where the clients can log in to make changes. They can see the VA profile. They can request to swap out a VA or to hire more VAs.
Mhm.
It's gonna be really dope. I can't wait.
Yes, they will have visibility of what's going on in the process from the time that they sign up down to the VA endorsement or VA onboarding, and so that they would be involved in the process as well.
Awesome. So listen, guys, if you are confused about where you want to take your business, if you're in a state where local wholesaling isn't right, if you have been impacted by the COVID where you don't want to leave the house and deal with sellers,
Mhm.
call our company, call Darlene. She have a package for you. She, at any price point, we'll work with you. Just get on the phone and talk and figure out where you want to go. Don't delay your real estate career, and don't delay hiring good people because you're not sure. We're here to help you, and we'll try our best to help any and everybody who calls us. So I appreciate you, Darlene. I'm not going to wrap your head up, guys.
Thank
If
you,
you need
guys.
us, you know where to find us at. I'm going to leave you with some little commercials from our sponsors. Appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much. Also,
Thank you.
tomorrow, Nothing But Nugget Show with both my boys. I'm going to be interviewing them, talking about how is it like being raised in a house full of entrepreneurs? How's it like being homeschooled? And what do they want to do when they grow up? It's going to be an amazing show. And if I was you, I would get my children in front of the television and sit down and watch it because Jaden, my oldest, and my youngest, Antoine Jr., are some two of the most smartest kids that I've seen in my entire life. And I'm not just saying that because they're my children, but they some smart, disciplined children, and I just want the world to see that firsthand. So tomorrow, that's going to be live at 12 o'clock, I think. It's going to be an amazing day. And Thursday, we have my cousin from Florida. She's a hustler. She's going to be coming on teaching you guys multi-level marketing, relationship marketing, talking about relationship capital, multiple flows of income, how you can create a business out of thin air. So if real estate isn't for you, don't you worry. We have content for you and for you to be able to find your way while you're figuring out your journey in this life called entrepreneurship. In the meantime, darling, I catch you. I think you got like 10 calls that you got to get to. Catch you
I know
later.
I'm gonna be busy after this live, boss. So
Yeah,
I have
appreciate you.
to.
Thank you, darling. Talk
Thank
to you
you
later.
so much. Thank you, guys.
Okay. All right, guys. Appreciate y'all. Stay on. Make sure you watch the commercial. If you're watching on YouTube, subscribe to my channel. If you're watching on YouTube, share um share this YouTube broadcast on all your social media pages. If you're you're watching on Facebook, share it to each and every Facebook group so everyone can see an amazing services. Maybe some groups might delete the video, but you can't stop greatness. It's just like trying to stop water. Water will find a way to escape. So talk to you guys later. Appreciate you. See you on the next one.
Nothing but nuggets. Yeah. See, I'm telling you, man. Came from nothing to something. Now we're giving you game. Dropping nothing but nuggets.
This podcast is sponsored by Easy Skip Tracing. Go to www.easyskiptracing.com for some of the most quality data in the marketplace. In fact, Easy Skip Tracing believes in good quality data so much that they're willing to provide you the leads as long as you skip trace the list with the company. Listen, text 1K leads to 44222 and get 1,000 free leads as long as you purchase the skip tracing with Easy Skip. This podcast is sponsored by the REI Lead Vault. The REI Lead Vault is a real-world Podio workspace solution designed by real estate professionals for real estate professionals. Check it out at the REILeadVault.com.